Hi, Aries. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for all of my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watcher. Today, I'm going to ask my spirit guides for the person that you're thinking of, thoughts and feelings. Where are we headed? What are their intentions? What is it about this connection we need to know or learn about? So welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's been newly guided here. Let's call in our spirit guides now. Spirit, I ask that you guide me with some loving messages. What is it that you need me to know at this time around this connection, the person in my thoughts? What are their thoughts and feelings? I am listening for you now. I have gear shifts. Okay, shifting gears. Okay, I'm going to come back to that in a minute. Let me get a couple more energy card. Captured. You captured a heart. I have spying. Okay, keeping an eye on you. And restraints. Okay. So the first thing that's coming into me is a little bit of they're more into you than you know. Okay. It's more of I don't know what direction to head. I don't know how strong I should be coming on or not coming on. And maybe they're trying to play it cool. They are either taking their time or they are waiting to see what your reaction is. But I do feel like it's going to shift. There's a part of me that's saying, if this is truly a captured heart, they're either going to want more. They're not going to be able to hold back. This feeling of playing it cool, you know, being casual, not really sharing my feelings, not really bringing you around to family and friends because that would mean that we're a real deal. But keeping an eye on you, wanting to know what you're up to, not communicating every day, but just kind of touching base a few times a week, but keeping that open so that it's not like I have to call you every day. They've got to decide what it is that they want. I mean, this is kind of like, I hate to say it, but if they have feelings for you, but they're breadcrumbing you because they want to make sure that you feel the same way, playing games. It is a game. It is a game because I feel like you are wondering, are they leading me on? And it probably feels that way because I feel like they come in, they touch, they talk, they're interested. And then maybe there's a delay for a few days. You don't hear from them again. And then they come back and, you know, how is everything? And you're just kind of waiting for it to pick up momentum or become more serious or something to happen. And maybe it just doesn't feel like it's happening. So the games are getting old. I have a passage. Are they going to cross over, Spirit? Are they going to cross that bridge? I have silence. I have a feeling that they have deeper feelings than you know. And they're either afraid that you don't feel the same way, or if they're all in, then they are, I guess they're admitting that they're in a relationship. And they don't want to admit that they're in a relationship somehow. They're trying to restrain themselves from being all in. You deserve to have somebody be all in. Okay, this kind of dipping their toe in, seeing if they can try you out for a while, see if this is going to work or not going to work. You know, you either say to each other, let's give it a real try, or you don't. So I would say something. if I was the person who was being breadcrumbed, I would just say, are you interested in a relationship? Because I'm not really interested in this like every once in a while. You know, I hear from you twice a week. I hear from you, you know, in a text message in the middle of the week and then maybe on the weekend because you're busy. Like that's not enough. So there's a speed, like something has to pick up. I have a King of Wands. You could be really attracted to this person. I have a Seven of Swords. Does this person only want one thing? I have a Nine of Wands. I have a Judgment, and I have an Eight of Wands. That's coming into me more about you shifting your gears, that you are going to make a choice. You're going to decide, do I want to hang in there with somebody who can't, you know, it's like shit or get off the pot, okay? Excuse my language, but that's how I feel. And I feel like this person has got to, they're keeping you hanging for a reason. The Seven of Swords is coming into me as excuses. I'm really busy. I'm really, really busy at work. I'm sorry I didn't call you last night. I know I haven't talked to you for a while. How are you? You know, I miss you. And you're like hanging on, you know, every time that they reach out to you, like, oh, it's going to get better. It's going to pick up. If this person was really into you as the way that they're saying they're into you, they would be reaching out just to hear your voice as often as they could. They would be trying to see you as often as they could. If they took you out on Friday night, they would immediately be saying, when can I see you again? What are you doing tomorrow? What do you want to do on Sunday? Can I take you out next week? They would be trying to line up the next time that they could physically see you if they were totally into you. So you could be really, really attracted to this person, and you could be thinking, this person is somebody I really want to be with. And I do feel the physical attraction. I'm a little concerned that if they don't start picking up speed, I would be starting to question, do they only want one thing? Spirit, do they have better intentions than that? Are their intentions pure? Are they just really busy? They can make time. I have a Devil. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You know, if I put these two together, it's a bad situation. You know, this is somebody who could be spinning a web. And it's almost like I want to catch you in my web, but on my terms, at my speed, at my pace, when I'm available. They're not the only person on the face of the earth, Spirit's saying. And if they're making you feel like you're waiting for them, then they might not be the person that you want to be with. There's a little bit of I'm just going to go back to the playing games, but this catching you in their web energy is also like, I want you to be in love with me, and I want you to feel like you're chasing me, but I'm not going to give you what you're looking for, which is consistency or your time, my time. So this person has got to pick up speed. They really do. Otherwise, I really would be questioning their intentions. I have a Hermit. I have a Death card. I don't want to be alone. It's better than, is it the person that you say, well, it's better than nothing? It's better than not talking to anybody. It's better than not having anybody in my life. Is it preventing you from attracting somebody in your life because you're putting all your time into somebody that you're waiting for? And you're waiting for them to make up their mind that they want to be in this relationship. I almost feel like if you started to pull back, and I'm not telling you what to do, but if you did start to pull back, I would say that this person would go, maybe I need to put a little more effort into this. I'm starting to lose this person. I have a Four of Wands. And I have a Hierophant. So one of us wants a commitment. One of us is looking for the real deal. I want to be in love with somebody. I want somebody to be in love with me. I believe in a commitment, whether it's your religion or your culture or the stage in life that you're at, that you want that. And the other one is saying, I think I have feelings for you, but I'm somehow controlling it. I'm somehow not rushing into it, or I'm only giving you a little bit of myself, because if I give you more, then somehow I just found myself in a committed relationship, and I want to keep my options open. Maybe I want to stay single. Maybe I want to date other people. Maybe I want to see if there's something better. But that's when you ask yourself, if they're not chasing you, if they're not knocking on your door and calling you and wanting to see you and can't wait to see you, you do deserve more. I have a Queen of Cups. Your feelings count. They do. Knight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. Your feelings count. And I feel that I want to say to this person, you know, it has to be more equal. The Six of Pentacles is, I'm putting in the effort. I need you to put in the effort. I need you to put in the time for me. I know you're busy, but if you're too busy for any kind of relationship, then maybe I'm not your person. I know you have to work hard. I know that you have a busy schedule. I know you have responsibilities, but a relationship isn't seeing somebody once a month. A relationship isn't somebody calling you or texting you in the middle of the week, and maybe if they're available, we'll get together this weekend. So this person has to kind of show up for this connection. I feel that they don't, I feel like they think you're just waiting for them. Like you don't have any other options, and you do have other options. You have a lot of different options. So I'm going to say don't chase. I'm going to say don't wait. Just for yourself. If anybody out there is doing that, I'm hoping you're not, because this person has got some stepping to the plate to do. Spirit, please share with me. This is, you know, this is the type of person I would be afraid that you give them your heart. You're really starting to have feelings for them. And they just kind of turn around one day and say, I just don't have time for a relationship. I just don't want to put the effort into it, you know, because they're kind of showing you if they're not showing up. Like, I want you, this is a good look. They're not telling you. I'm assuming they're not telling you. This is much more about their actions. Are they consistent? How often are they calling? How much are we seeing each other? We've tried to run from our love, but our souls crave this magic. There could be feelings of we want to be together, and it probably is really great when we're together. So I don't want to ignore that, but is it enough? Is it enough? I guess the consistency is upsetting me. Like, I just feel like it's bits and pieces of themselves, and that I feel like it's driving me crazy. So you're not getting enough of them, if that makes sense. They're only giving you like a spoonful at a time. You know, they're not giving you the whole bowl of ice cream. You get like one spoonful at a time. Here's your bite this week, you know, like I'm not going to give you the whole bowl of ice cream, you know, so you want the whole bowl of ice cream. I want you. Okay. Be careful that it's not just physical, right? This person has to spend time with you doing things. We spend time together. We go places. We do things. It's not just physical. I remember you and I know who you are. So that's coming into me that we feel maybe it's a soul connection. One of you could be saying, but I feel like this is a soul connection. I'm really into this person. You do mean the world to me. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. I mean, if they are truly busy, and you know that they are, then you know what's going on. But if you feel like you're being breadcrumbed, if you feel like they're just giving you one little piece of themselves at a time, and you're expected to kind of hang in there until, you know, you get more and more, but maybe they'll never give you more. Maybe that's all they'll ever give you. So you have to ask yourself. I'm a little concerned about a person being avoidant or a runner. A runner. I have a Hanged Man. Yeah, there's this, I'm sorry, there's this overall energy in this particular reading, and it's not for everybody, that I'm waiting. I just feel like I'm like sitting back wondering, when is this person going to kind of step up, put more effort into this, reach out more often, want to be in this connection? And that's when you say to yourself, like, is this worth it? Because somebody who really wants to be in your life and who's supposed to be in your life can't wait to be with you. I have a Knight of Pentacles. They've got to put the time in. It really, you know, relationships take effort. They take time. And if one person is showing up and they are available and they're flexible and they're saying, whatever works for you, I'm open, Saturday night, Friday night, whatever, you know, let's spend some time together. And the other one's like, well, we'll see, I'll get back to you. And then they never get back to you. You know, you're wasting your time. I'm just going to say, am I wasting my time? Because that might be just a question you're asking yourself. I have a 5 of Wands. You may be struggling with it right now. Or this could be just a reminder of somebody that you went through this with. Sometimes you're just wasting your time. You know, sometimes people don't realize that you have genuine feelings. Your time is valuable, that you have been available to this person. You're not dating anybody else while you're kind of seeing where this goes. And they're taking advantage of that. You know, instead of saying, I'm not wanting this, or I don't have time to give this, you know, they're giving you a spoonful at a time and expecting you to be grateful for it somehow. Like, oh, thank you. Thank you for that one spoonful of ice cream. Okay. Yeah, I have a 4 of Wands. So I do want more. I have a Fool. I got to tell you, I think that not for all of you, but for some of you, you are wasting your time on the wrong person. You've got somebody breadcrumbing you, not giving you what you need. And unfortunately, what's happening is it's tying up your time. It's tying up your energy to be with somebody who wants to be with you, really wants to take that leap of faith with you and start a new beginning with you, settle down with you, even a marriage, a commitment, a celebration. So when we give somebody a chance and they kind of stretch it out and keep you on a string for a long period of time without it really going anywhere, all they're really doing is wasting your time and theirs. So for today, I'm going to put this out into the universe because I feel like it was a reading more as a reminder that you come first. Your time comes first. And what's best for you. And if this isn't working for you, then you have to ask yourself, you know, am I wasting my time with this person? And you move on. And you have to know that this isn't the person you're meant to be with. They're saying bottom of the deck. Let me just see. They have an Ace of Cups. So they've got somebody who's going to come in, you know, just Page of Swords. This is like, I can't wait to talk to you. I can't wait to love you. I can't wait to be with you. So you've got somebody else out there that's actually looking for you, and somebody who is ready to, you know, fall in love for real and put the time and effort into it. So for some of you out there who are on the fence struggling with somebody who you feel like they're playing games, I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to agree that they are definitely breadcrumbing you. They are stringing you along. And they think that this works for you, and it's probably not working. Unfortunately, this is one of those readings that I wish it was butterflies and bunnies every time. I wish it was dreams come true every time, but I gotta share with you what the cards are sharing with me. So a reminder, your worth, your time, and you come first. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. I want to thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Comment below, claim it, own it, even if it's not what you wanted to hear, but it was the truth. Let me know. If you could check out my website for a private reading, Kathy Mamolen, psychicmedium.com. Check out my other 2 YouTube channels, my Pick a Card channel and my Twin Flame channel for some additional love messages. We'll put this out into the universe. Just know that Spirit always has your back. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.